Any more?
You can't see anything, it's not zoomed in enough.
It doesn't zoom.
5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 that are not working.
On tower 9?
Uh-huh. So all of them except 1 and 2.
Man, it sure would have been nice to have that pivot in this road. But I asked Dad, I said, you know, we could wait on Gabe, fix that wheel motor, and then walk it to the road, you know, and work on these all along the road like we were trying to do. But he looked at me and said, why would we do that?
Well, yeah, the pressure gets up, then it kicks on. Once you get wet, you get wet.
Well, this is what he's really been waiting to do all day.
We don't know what it is. Might be a grass carp, might be a catfish, might be a bass, but there's a huge fish about this big.
Got one? Woo! Got him. Something right there.
He came off.
Tell him what happened to all your other lures.
So there's a ton of logs in this pond. So I've lost like a ton of lures.
Where is your fishing line? Where's the lure?
In the pond.
There he is.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Thomas and you're watching Triple R Farms.
Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, July the 22nd, and I got Thomas with me today, and we are down here at Gray Rocks. And what are we doing down here? We're gonna get this pivot running hopefully today. We were over here yesterday and we were walking it because we were getting ready to turn the water on and stuff and check out the nozzles. And the field wise is what we look on the app. That's how we can tell where it is and control the pivot through our phones. It was not working, so Gabe, the pivot doctor, came over here and he has to go out to the end tower to where the Verizon box is, and he had to update the software. But when he got out there, he heard a really, really loud noise on the end tower wheel motor, and ended up, we got a wheel motor that's bad. So he's in the process of getting that today, this morning, and hopefully he can get it, and he's going to meet us over here. In the meantime, me and Dad are going to go ahead and get the water going. We got to flush the whole pivot out, and then we got to check every nozzle to make sure that it's not stopped up and it's spraying correctly. So that is what we're going to be doing today. So y'all sit back and enjoy the video, and yeah, let's get this baby started. Where did it go? There we go. That's what we need. What you see? It's washed all up on in this thing. Get me.
It's on the top.
Doesn't zoom.
What are you doing, Duty?
What am I doing? Spray the Roundup.
He's spraying to kill the grass, guys.
Yeah, let's kill the weeds. Don't get too big.
Show the bowls. Look at all those bowls.
I can smell cotton.
Hmm?
I can literally smell cotton. You learn what it smells like. Wow, yeah, boy.
Look at all that.
She's working. Bowl. All right, let's go work on the motor. All right, let's go. It gets any hotter.
Yeah. You ready?
Gideon's talking to me.
Before it gets hot, hotter. The oil. It's good.
Right there.
There's a dirt bottle. Got him.
No, you didn't.
I hit him. I felt it. It's just a dirt bottle.
You know, that's the wasp that stung me.
If something's got a nest on the motor, it's gonna be flying in a second.
Sometimes a snake comes out the back here. And I crank it.
Just getting to the end tower, if y'all can see that.
They're not working because the other ones are working.
You see the one stopped up right there, Thomas?
What?
That's what we don't want.
Where?
See that nozzle not spraying right?
Oh.
That's what we gotta unstop. The wheel motor we gotta put on is right there on that end tower. That's the one that we gotta fix. So we can't walk it at all right now. That's what I was trying to do the other day, was walk the pivot to this road, where if we had any stopped up nozzles, we could work on it right here on the road, but as you can see, we didn't make it. We didn't quite make it to the road. But we can't move it till we get that wheel motor fixed. All right, any on tower 3?
No, not so far. Nope.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, now we're at tower 4.
9, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 that are not working.
On tower 9.
So all of them except 1 and 2.
All right, this is the ones we gotta fix. So there is one thing out here that I'm a little disappointed in, and that is the grass. Cotton looks great. Nothing wrong with the cotton, setting up to be a big crop, but we got a long ways to go to get it in the picker. But the last time I laid by the cotton, which should have been the last time we spray it for herbicides, it's like the Roundup did not do a thing. And I'll show you all that later after we get these nozzles fixed, but I don't know, very disappointed. It's like I didn't spray it at all. So what do you do?
Just unscrew it. There's your problem. It's in there too. There she goes. water feels good. All right, back.
All right, we're at the 7th tower, nozzle number 7. The only thing wrong with it is looks like the wind blew it and it's hung on the pivot and it's not hanging in the right spot. But man, it sure would have been nice to have that pivot in this road. But I asked Dad, I said, you know, we could wait on Gabe, fix that wheel motor, and then walk it to the road, you know, and work on these all along the road like we were trying to do. But he looked at me and said, why would we do that? Oh man. Oh gosh. Here we go. Probably could have left this one alone because it's pretty much hanging in the right spot, but I couldn't let it go. Just didn't look right. That is where she's supposed to hang. And there's a look at the sprinkler. So the only ones we have left to unstop is on tower 9. We've got about 5 in a row that are right there on the end. That go all the way to the end gun that are all just stopped up. But I think we may can ride along the edge to get to those. But we got to fold this thing up and walk back through that.
I see this one stopped up.
In the nozzle or?
In the nozzle, it may be more.
Good night.
This is some kind of, I don't know what this is. It's never stuffed up.
Sand?
It's sand, mud.
Well, how are y'all?
All right, it's just hot, that's all.
There, Gabe.
We used to not think about it, you know.
Yeah.
Now they have to remind us every night how hot it is.
Yeah. I think that should be all I need.
Let me get it.
Too bad. Bump that motor. It was some kind of hot. See how it burnt? It was mighty close to lighting up.
Really?
Easiest way to take care of them rusty bolts is them little 1/4 inch bolts are so weak it just busts them right off.
So Dad just gave me the okay to fire her up. So we're gonna send some water down there to him, flush those lines out, and then he's gonna tell me to cut it off. Everything looks good, put the nozzles on. But sometimes you have to hit the reset button on this for whatever reason. That's what this little wire is for, a little reset button. If she doesn't fire, we'll have to hit that. But yeah, let's see what she'll do. Gosh, scared me. Is it coming out?
Oh yeah, it's starting to come out.
Yeah, the pressure gets up, then it kicks on.
That river screams because it's back flush when you cut it off.
Where is it now?
It's almost
It's the left.
next to last. It's getting real close. Dead, son.
field.
Needy, which one's stopped up?
We got 4 of them that were left off are still stopped up.
Oh boy. Do I need to cut the water off?
No, I just leave the water on.
Okay.
It can't get no wetter.
Oh my gosh, they are getting soaked.
Working pretty good. Hey, tall boy. All right, where is it?
Once you get wet, you get wet.
Where is it?
That is.
Oh, okay. You just skiing at the river. Get out the way.
Where is this here?
So while we're right here in the spot where all the grass is, this is what I was talking about. Came through here, sprayed it with Roundup and Liberty. It looked like it didn't hardly. I mean, it burned the grass a little bit, but that's all it did. And it came right back out. So I don't know if mixing Roundup and Liberty together is kind of like the old Roundup and Extendamax, where if you mix those two, the Roundup would not work good on grass. But everywhere we had a wet spot that had grass in this field, they all look just like this. Like I burned it a little bit with something, and now it's coming right back up. Whew. Let me know in the comments if anybody else has had trouble similar to this, mixing Roundup and Liberty and just not being really effective on the grass when you mix those two together. Like the Roundup didn't even hardly work. But kind of seeing it pretty much everywhere.
Can't get no wetter.
Trying to flush that one out. There you go. Goodness.
Hey, look at Gabe.
Yeah.
Take a drink, Gabe.
Chocolate milk.
Well, they've got to just put those two nozzles on. They're just letting some more of that sand kind of drain out of there and get out of that pipe. All that's just coming from the river. Kind of what you have to do every year. But Dad said he wanted to go ahead and get it walking, and they can just walk and screw those nozzles on as it's moving through the field. But we are getting close to getting this thing going. There it is, there it is. It's in the muffler. Whirl. Watch out, Thomas, one bite too. Jeez. Thing going up everywhere. Whoa.
Come after me, huh? You want the smoke?
All right.
I'll give you that 1, 2, ha.
Looks good. All right, last thing I got to do down here is we're going to check this motor, the pump, make sure it's not running hot or anything. Look at all the gauges. Everything looks right on that, and I think we are through with the irrigation. Well, this is what he's really been waiting to do all day. This is Thomas's. This is my old one. Tell him about the big fish.
We don't know what it is. Might be a grass carp, might be a catfish, might be a bass, but there's a huge fish about this big. And it stays around the shallow, around like, look, let me show you. So this is like where the big bass is about that big. It's like around this area. It's about like around that area, around the shallow, like around from that tree and to where that drain is, and then in the shallows right here. Yeah, but it's huge.
This is what he's going with. Spinnerbait. Caught a couple the other day on spinnerbait, didn't you?
I caught almost all of them on it.
Tell him what happened to all your other lures.
So there's a ton of logs in this pond. So I've lost like a ton of lures in this pond.
He lost how many the other day?
Two. No, three, because I lost the one in the tree.
There's a bunch of rattle traps. Good rattle traps, brand new almost.
I lost, oh yeah.
All over this pond. But if you're gonna fish from the bank with a rattle trap that's got trees in a pond, a lot of wood, it's just gonna happen.
But one thing is for sure, there's a feeder over that way. And once it cuts on, there's like 500,000 fish that come up. And so when we wait and for it to cut on, and when it cuts on, we get ready and I toss my lure out there. And I caught like 5 fish over there that day when it cut on yesterday.
All right, go get them.
Get over it.
Got one? Woo! Got him. Something right there.
He came off.
Did he?
Yeah, he came off.
Did you see that fish jumping over there?
Yeah, I saw it.
Gosh. Gotta set that hook.
That was a big bass that jumped over here. Stop getting off my line. Alright, there's nothing biting over here, so came back to where I almost caught the bass, but it was too small, so it came off. Didn't have a big enough mouth.
What'd you do?
I have no clue.
Where is your fishing line? Where's the lure?
In the pond.
Pond gets another lure. All right, we're changing it up. Spinnerbait just was not working. The one I had was kind of old and I think it was falling apart, so.
It was old.
We're gonna go to a worm now. That bad boy. Y'all can see it. Did you have him?
Yeah, until it came off.
You're kidding.
Must have not set the hook.
That's 2 that's gotten off
Yeah, I knew it was a fish because it took it. Wait until it took it. Well, that means there's a fish right here.
I don't know if y'all can see those little bitty bass. They're about that long. They're right there. There he is. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him.
What is this?
There he is.
Okay, stop.
Got him. Got him.
That's at the hook, right?
Yeah, he finally did it right. All right, he's going back in. There he goes.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to be fishing for the rest of the afternoon, and the video's over, so see you on the next one, guys!